I will put on the camera.
Okay.
And you can just be like normal, as though there's not a camera here.
Yep.
So, yeah, you're graduating after 3 years of lots and lots of study. So how do you feel?
Rather stressed. Pretty stressed. It's going to be a big stressful day, but it's going to be wonderful. A bit nervous about, the whole kneeling and actually collecting it thing, because I can foresee myself falling over.
You've been living here 3 years.
Yeah.
Now that's over. So how is there any feelings around that as well?
Yeah, there was this strange feeling as I was walking down King's Parade last night. I was like, this is, the second to last day of this 3-year process that I've undergone, walking down this street every day, and that this might be, the last time I visit the Sainsbury's. Who knows? So, yeah, it's all a bit scary, saying goodbye to people, who usually it would just be, a casual goodbye, and knowing that I might never see them again.
And how do you feel after exams, after that dissertation, coming out the other end and knowing that you've done it and you're graduating?
When I started here, I remember not just having imposter syndrome, but feeling like I was an imposter amongst the imposters. That everyone else was actually, they thought they had imposter syndrome, but they were, actually, or they didn't think they had imposter syndrome. They just thought they were terrible, but they were actually, really, really good. And it was imposter syndrome. But I felt like for myself, I was actually terrible, and I was an imposter amongst the people who thought they were imposters. But to then come out and look and have got such great marks, I'm like, no, I'm not an imposter. I deserve to be here, and I did it.
I just think she's amazing. She's had quite difficult times. She's had highs, lows, and I cannot begin to express the absolute happiness I feel for my daughter Amber. And I think she's one of the best people that I've had the privilege to spend time with. So there we are.
And how did you feel when you were sort of first dropping her off as a fresher?
That is a moment in my life. Can I be really honest what I did?
Yeah.
I secretly wrote Amber a letter, and I'm not great at showing emotion, which I put under her pillow. And Amber found it after I'd left, and I think it broke her little heart. I felt as if there was a bereavement. Whilst I was excited and happy for her, on my way home I stopped at the Bishop Stortford services and absolutely broke my heart, partly with joy, but partly I knew that this was an adventure in Amber's life. So.
It's like dancing with the keys.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't even know how I
No, I'm just going to...
There's one. Is that going onto a button? Okay. So this is what it's got to look like. Yeah. Colour only on the left shoulder. This is my left shoulder. And yep, it's only on that shoulder. And then, wait, this is what it's meant to look like at the back. Yeah, it's walking really fast. Can you take a picture of me with my degree?
Yes.